see the city sky before the sun's up. It's early, but you're here with me on the other end of my camera. Across the ocean looking back, 2,000 miles to my window. Feels like we're living in the past, but we've learned best to follow. Woke ourselves on reality, but we're still sleeping with the light on. Slip into electricity, where our boats finally cross. We go forever and a day, with all the messages we're sending, but we have never found a way to find where this all began. When the walls crumble around, and all our dreams are falling down, pick up our pieces that we found and build ourselves back again. As I try to let you in, we will be empty from within. The seasons change, we shed our skin until we're almost human. I know a place for you and me, where we can hide out when it gets cold. Plug in our own reality and rewrite the stories we told. We lock ourselves inside a screen, stay up all night until the dawn hits. Lose our hearts in the space between the glass and our fingerprints. When the walls crumble around, and all our dreams are falling down, pick up our pieces that
Hi guys, hello, welcome. All right, starting live scene in 3, 2, 1. All right, hi everybody. It's been a bit of a while. Welcome in. So yeah, today it is what it is. We are doing the spice challenge because we hit our sub goals, so should probably take that down, but I'm just gonna put it up for now, and next stream I'm gonna put it down. Hi Talia, hello, welcome to my stream. Thank you for coming here. For those of you who haven't known me yet, I'm Henna Blooms. It's very nice to meet you. I do just chatting streams and Far Cry nowadays, but I haven't really been streaming as much because I work part-time at Vans, and I'm not sponsored by them, unfortunately, but yeah, I've just been busy the past few days, past few week, and it's not bad, but it is very tiring. Some of my managers are really fucking brutal, so that's that. Mostly my floor manager though, because retail, right? But yeah. Hello, Skit. Welcome in. It's been a bit of a while. How have you been? But yeah, Talia, for your message, in regarding Overwatch, dude, bro, the toxic rip. I is good. How is you? I have been doing pretty well, I've just been reading books. I've just been working part-time, my dude. It's been a bit of a wild ride, because this is my first job, and yeah, I don't think the managers really know that, especially my floor manager. Not gonna name names because I don't want to dox anybody, but yeah, she is fucking brutal yesterday, and listen, okay, I did not cry. Nearly did though. I was so close to it, but I didn't. And yeah, I think they have good intentions, they want their staff to be competent, but dude, when I tell you that my self-esteem just kind of shrank, like my ego just went like that, mostly because I've realized that my thought process isn't exactly normal. Like how I solve problems, how I talk, how I interact with others. Yeah, it's not exactly a normal, what is the word? Come on, speak. Okay, I'm being too harsh on myself, sorry. But yeah, just how I talk to people, not really normal. I've realized that I talk like right out of a book at times, and it kind of freaks people out. Like I am realizing that right now, and a good majority of my coworkers, at least the more senior coworkers, like most of them pretty chill, but I get so paranoid whether they're talking behind my back because they think that I'm like really fucking weird. It feels like I am in grade school all over again. Like I'm in fucking 5th grade, just trying my best to read a passage from my language arts textbook out loud, and I hate that. And I used to be so good at it too, but then like, the kid in the class that would like constantly stutter over their sentences. That is me when I was trying to explain shit to them. And literally had to relearn my ABCs again because organization, stockroom, yada yada yada, all those different type of things. Feel free to ask me questions if you're by any chance interested in the stories that I have accumulated. But yeah, it's definitely a new chapter in life that you're embarking on. I'm really sorry that your managers are such asshats on the get-go. It's fine. I think most of them are pretty chill. It's just like that one on-floor manager. Her name's not going to say it. I nearly slipped there. Hey, you can't slip if you're ready in the first place, okay? And I'm like 80% ready, not like 100%, but 80%, okay? But yeah, it's just that on-floor manager. She's just, it is what it is. She's just doing it because, I mean, honestly, I think it might just be her personality. I don't think it's personal at all. And most likely she doesn't know it's my first job, so it'd be like that sometimes. You're doing great. First jobs are hard. They are, but thank you for saying that and encouraging me. That's appreciated. Very much so. But yeah, I mean, being encountered in situations that you've never really been encountered before really gives you a run for your money in terms of like your ego, right? I have nothing to personally like draw from in a way where I can like feel ready for that experience. Like all that I have encountered is very new compared to the first job and the training that I am going through, and I am about to be officially like in it in the first place. But what I have learned from retail jobs, especially with the managers, is that they don't really tell you shit. Like they're not really specific in what they order you to do. Like you're expected to just kind of like figure it out yourself in a way, or at least make assumptions right out the bat. And for me, for a person who's like very detail oriented and like follows things by the book, like contrary to belief, wow, I'm not that chaotic at all. Like my thinking is very orderly in a way that like people will have to explain particular details for me in order to like fully get it. Like they have to be very clear and concise, and I get it. Like it's hard to do, especially if your way of thinking isn't really like that. But for me, it's literally just how my brain is wired. Like I cannot help but think that way. So, and it's also partly why I've had trouble with school in the first place. Like if I'm just instantly supposed to get things right out the bat, it's like, yes, I can adapt, but people will have to tell me the details, or else I'll just have to be hands-on and sometimes make mistakes here and there, which, you know, it is a learning experience ultimately. But yeah, I guess it just makes me like very, I feel like I stand out, and it's not really a feeling that I enjoy mostly in that kind of situation. But hey, I mean, first time for everything, am I right? So yeah, Spice Challenge. The reason why I took so long, guys, is because I got myself a bowl of spicy noodles. It's the Bulldog spicy noodles. And I am also, let me show you the plate of chilies that I do have in store. I have a lot. Trust me when I say that for first time spice handlers, this is going to be a lot. Like this is Thai chili, bird's eye chili. It is very spicy. I don't recommend if you're not too advanced with spice. Host, don't do it. Don't. If you're just beginning out, don't do what I'm doing. But luckily for you, it is in my blood to handle spice. So I think this is just gonna be pleasant, I guess. We will see, because I have like one. Let me count the chilies for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 chilies. 7 chilies. And bulldog on top. Yes, bulldog spicy noodles. That is what I am eating. That's my main course. And I haven't really eaten too much, but this is gonna be nice for me, right? Bulldog. Right, see? Look at this. It's very nice. Very good. Very poggers. Like what Tally has said, just keep your chin up and keep doing your best. You got this. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. 7 chilies, special chili. Yeah, it is Thai chili. So if chili do good, why so spicy? Great question. It be stimulating your brain. If chili's so good, why so spicy? Oh my god, typos just bit you in the ass, Talia. But to answer your question, it's good because of the sensation, the stimulation of your tongue being on fire, and because I enjoy that stimulation, it is very good for me. In fact, guys, I actually watched a documentary on like hot Cheetos and why they're so addictive. Like the spice also like fucking exaggerates the sensation of your tongue and brain and yada yada yada. I can show you the documentary if you'd like, but I'm a nerd. Yeah. Stimulate your senses. 5 Gum. But I'm not promoting 5 Gum. Unless they want to sponsor me, then they'd have to let me know, because I'm not a fucking mind reader, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go and take a bite, and you guys can chill while while I eat. Or you can go grab yourself a meal in the first place, too. I don't mind either way, so. Cheers! It's such a long time since I had this. So good. Do you have milk? Of course I do. But I don't have it like right now. Oh, she crazy. She going ham. I mean, dude, I could do a lot worse than this. Love bulldog. Eat it for breakfast. Yo, me too. Back in the day, I used to eat it for breakfast too, like the 2 times spicy ones. So good. Unfortunately, I couldn't find that. I only got the regular. I'm pretty sure the more I talk, the more the spice is gonna get worse, but I really don't fucking care. It's so good. It's really good though. Hold on, give me a second. So good. So good. Obviously I have water right here, but I only got like halfway. I'm not gonna refill it up right now. I love it, but once I get to my inner lips, I'm gonna chew my lips from anxiety. Rip. Yeah, it does that to you. It really does that to you. Especially if you can't handle spice. At least on a daily basis. Like if it's just a once in a while occurrence, it's gonna do you dirty, man. I really wish I got the 2 times spicy ones though. Those ones drive you crazy. But this one's just relatively okay. Yeah. I might need tissues though. Definitely a lot of tissues. And look, you know what, guys? Drop the lipstick. Drop whatever you have. If you got something spicy and you want to do your lips some plumping, bitch, you know where to go to, right? You literally know where to go to. Also, I deserve a sponsorship from Bulldog for endorsing its product, albeit indirectly. No labels, but I'm still endorsing the product anyway. Anyway, you got Bulldog, right? You got the spicy noodles, spicy chilies. Free lip plumping, okay? No need for makeup products. Just do it naturally, and it'll work. Anyway, cheers again. We gotta write a formal letter for Bulldog. We really do. We really, really do. You think they got like ghost pepper flavor going on there though? I would love to see them create a ghost pepper noodle. Oh, look at that. My nose is watering. Be right back. But yeah, I'd love for them to create a ghost pepper version of Bulldog noodles. Why? I don't know. For the spice, for the shits and giggles, for the crying, the tears, the laughter, and the delirious things that will probably endure. Not endure, but that will probably be unleashed upon the world. Yes. Spice sniffles. Yeah, it's definitely spice sniffles. Oddly enough, my eyes do not water. They have never watered once from eating spice. I think it's like a genetic thing, right? Like some people cry, some people have their nose runny as fuck, that's me, and some people sweat. My dad often sweats though when eating spicy things, but he gets used to it because he lives in Indonesia. He's Malaysian, and Malaysia? Not Malaysia, sorry, Manadonese. That I just completely... How did I mix those two up? I don't know. But yeah, he's Manadonese. If you don't know that, search it up. They have really fucking spicy cuisine. That is in my blood. I am Manadonese by proxy. Default. Genetics. Fuck. English. You know me. I'm just gonna eat. Wow, that's not spicy. That pepper was not particularly spicy. I'm gonna get another one. Wait, hold on. Chili. Why is that one not particularly spicy either? Oh well. I might get more chilies if the other ones aren't particularly spicy. What we eating? We're eating Bulldog noodles. Spicy noodles right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4 Bulldog chilies. I originally had 7, but I already ate like 3. They're very spicy. Do not try this if you're not advanced in spices. I am. It's really good though. I'm eating it because of the sepal right here. Also, hello Cabbage Mans, how have you been doing? You've been doing good? Yeah, but I might get more chilies if the others aren't spicy enough. I'm good, yeah. Sick. I'm really glad to hear about that. Been playing around with Unreal Engine 5. Is that that's in a game engine, right? You've been experimenting with it? That's pretty cool. Anyway, cheers for another run. Right here. Pleasant. It's pretty fruity. Love the crunch. I say fruity very liberally. It's like the type of fruity that you get from a habanero pepper. But I'm not really feeling anything. It's free on Epic Games. Oh, hey, noted. Epic Game Engines. It's the one with the black logo, right? The black square, it's not square, rectangle logo. It's that one, right? I should get Overwatch 2. I heard Overwatch 2 is a little bit more enjoyable than the first one. So, you know, probably get it if you're really interested in it. Yeah. Hey, glad to see I got that correct. Epic Game logos, let's go. Probably because it's free now? Well, that too, but I'm thinking like, oh hey, yo, thanks for the sub, Corn Laws. What's good? Eating bulldog noodles and 3 Thai chilies now. Originally had 7, but you know, ate the 4 other ones. But I heard like there's other perks of Overwatch 2 that are better than Overwatch 1, so like the mechanics, for example, of the gameplay. No spamming ults every second of the day, because that's annoying, right? I don't know, you'll have to see Moist Critical's review on it. He explains things way better than I do, especially with video games, so. Hey! I see people are connecting in my chat now for Overwatch. It's pretty cool. Anyway, how are you, Corn Laws? You've been doing good? You've been doing great? Did Overwatch 2, Henna? I'll see if my computer can handle it. And once I do, I'll definitely let you know. So we can play together, because it's been like, how long since we played together, right? I honestly missed you all. Even though it's been a while, and you had the options to contact you, but dude, either 1, I'm busy, or 2, I'm very, very shy and self-conscious about popping out of the blue and saying, "What's up? Do you want to play? Do you want to hang?" But I don't know. I'm shy. I can be shy. Cheers for another one. I also have Phasmophobia, but have never touched it, lol. Phasmophobia lags my computer if I have like something else running on. Lags it like crazy, but it's a fun game, especially if you got other people to play with. I want to get Raft. Ooh, yeah, Raft is a pretty fun game. I personally enjoy Raft. It's been a while though. I might have to download it again because computer storage. But yeah, Raft's pretty great. Survival games, we love that for us. Hold on, let me just... You guys can hear the music, right? Hold up for a minute. There we go. Music should be slightly louder. Nice. And then... Yeah, I think we're good. One more bite. For the most part, though, life has been pretty calm. Even though it's like a new change of pace, I think it's very doable. It's like, I don't know, it feels like a controlled chaos, you know, a controlled environment. Because transitioning to a new stage of your life isn't, of course it's not going to be easy, but I learn things. I can learn things quickly. I can adapt quickly. And I am figuring new sides of myself that I probably wouldn't have figured out without this transition, right? Like, for an example, I am a fucking nerd. I read books now. Like, I've always been a reader, but... Like, I read fucking books. Like, one of them sitting under my phone as a prop. And it's called King of Scars. Same author of Six of Crows, if you've ever read that book. And if you haven't, that's okay. Search it up on Google. You'll find one eventually. Okay, the spice is really getting to me now. It's not that bad, but it's pretty enjoyable. Ooh, you should stream a visual novel sometime. Oh, I actually have at some point. You can look into my YouTube. It's, I think I still have it on my computer, but, it's called A Saint's Love Spell, Saint's Love Story, something like that. It's a visual novel. Probably might enjoy it. I made some really weird accents along the way, but you got this, Hannah. I know I do. I just need water real quick, okay? Cheese is always good in ramen. It is, but I don't have any cheese, unfortunately. Milk or cheese Listen, I'm not a fucking pussy. I can do it, okay? And that's not me overestimating myself. I think it's just the talking. It's the talking. It just exacerbates the spice. But honestly, I will probably stream another visual novel sometime, so y'all can enjoy that. And I'm inevitably going to clown a lot of characters, especially the MC. Oh my god. Some MCs in visual novels annoy the hell out of me because they're so idiotic. So fucking idiotic. Whew. Like, in life or death situations, right? When they're thrust into a situation where they're about to be stabbed and the love interest is right there in front of them, they always end up doing something stupid that gets the love interest into some sort of like stupid trouble that could be avoided in the first place. You know what I mean? I'm good now. Let me continue eating my bulldog. I only got like a few more bites left. Like, look at that. A few more bites. And one more chili too, so. Yeah, this spice builds up. So good though. That's why it's so addictive. I don't know if you guys have tried this recipe before, but whenever I'm bored or whenever I'm too like lazy, I get rice, gochujang, cheese, and egg, right? All you need is these 4 ingredients because it's a really easy recipe. And what I do is that I mix the gochujang into the rice. Like I stir fry my rice first, right? Stir the gochujang into the rice. And then after that, pop in some cheese in there. Get the pan cover, you know. Get your pan cover and just put it on top and fry some eggs. After that, once this cheese is all melted and you got yourself a really nice like spicy rice, melted cheese on top of it, as like your crust or general layer or whatever. Sorry, why am I saying crust? Like your general layer overall. Once you got like a good taste of that, it's really fucking savory, by the way. Highly recommend it. Add your egg. Egg on top, sunny side egg. Preferably cut it in half, get the egg yolk running. Bam, you got yourself a meal. It's very easy, very affordable, and it tastes so fucking good. It is a very dangerous recipe, but I swear to God, guys, so good. So fucking good. You're welcome. I gave you a free recipe. Clip that if you need to. That's the last chili. Probably need like 2 more bites of this. And it's gone. Look at that. Clean bowl. Well, at least... Oh, sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second. clean bowl, at least what I consider clean anyway, because there's no more noodles left, and a clean plate, no more chili. Ugh, I love egg and like sesame seeds with my ramen too, or like chopped green onion. Oh yeah, that's really good. That combo right there, classic for ramen. Feeling bougie sometimes when I can get the sesame seeds and the seaweed. For real though, especially like the really good seaweeds, not just like the snack ones. Not just the snack ones, but like the actual seaweeds that you can like cut, like seaweed paper that you can cut. Probably sushi seaweed. Oh, that's high quality right there. That's how you know you've treated yourself. Surprisingly, no drastic reactions. I do think the buljang does definitely have a spice to it, but I think I'm immune to it. Kind of. I mean, aside from the spice sniffles, that's always gonna be there, but I eat spice on a daily basis. I don't think this is too bad for me, honestly. Because I have eaten habanero peppers before. Like, I've eaten 2 or 3 on a daily basis. It's pretty good. It's pretty great. Gets you a bit on a high, but after that, it's addictive. Like, you kind of want more. Yes. I really wish I got the 2 times spicy noodles though. Like, I'm aware I could have gotten them off of Amazon, but time constricted, you know. And also, shipping ain't cheap. It is expensive. Plus taxes. Bitch, you kidding me, right? I haven't got paid yet. And I still need to afford gas, so, you know, it's living, you guys. The expenses of living, it's pretty high, but if you budget correctly, if you budget wisely, you're pretty good, you know. Woo! Good meal. It's a pretty good meal. After this, I might crave something sweet. I'll see. We'll have to see, okay? But give me a moment while I return my bowls and plates. Yes. Okay, guys, I have an idea. Okay, hear me out for sweets. I can take the camera with me because it's not gonna be like very intensive in the kitchen. I'm probably just gonna get like bread, like toast some bread, put some Nutella on it, and then put some like chocolate sprinkles on it. I'm pretty sure we still have them, but what do you guys think? You guys want to come with me to the kitchen while I just get like my snack, my sweet dessert, or do you guys just want to hang over here where you guys sit, where you guys are rooted in? It's pretty boring just being over here all the time though, no? Let me know when you guys want to, or when you guys want to, if you guys want to come with me to the kitchen. And if not, then... But yeah, stories. Okay. I'm gonna give you the type of story where you'd probably cringe a little bit from embarrassment. Because it's so fucking brutal, right? So, my store manager, right? I'll just call her Manager A. So Manager A and we were, let me backtrack a little bit, okay? Ghost stories, work stories, general advice stories, cringe stories, and typo bit you in the ass again. All right, here we go. Cringe story time. Okay, I have plenty about to start a podcast for it. Oh my god. Bitch, if you start a podcast, please invite me. Finna fight Manager A if I have to. Honestly, if you manage to drive all the way from there to here, I would be very impressed. But yeah, so Manager A, I got off my 10-minute break, and after I got off, apparently I was supposed to talk into my walkie-talkie that I had. By the way, I was struggling very badly with the earpiece. Like, it was just fucking struggle trying to put that on and let it stay, because my ears are just, they're kind of weird in a sense. Like, it's just, I don't know. My ears are small, firstly. Second, it's just, they're not really pinned back, as you can see here. They just kind of, they were really big back then when I was a kid. But, yeah, anyway, I sidetracked. Moving on. So I was getting off and I was roaming around the floor, right? Just to see if people needed any help. And also, bonus for embarrassment, no one really specified, like, I mean, of course, my management, the store went over dress code, but okay, here's the juicy part. Here's the juicy part about this. I was wearing sports shorts and leggings, like, you know, like stockings underneath it. So I thought, you know, because of course they mentioned like what was good and what was, well, not what's good, but what's allowed and what's not allowed. But I hadn't known that sports shorts and stockings wasn't quite allowed there. So I was just here, oversized t-shirt. Like, it was supposed to be kind of like a dress look, right? But because of my walkie-talkie, I had to tuck in my shirt. So here I was, tucking in an oversized shirts, sport shorts, and fucking leggings and Van shoes on, right? I looked very stylish, but it was not in the code, and I felt so self-conscious, and I was just going around the store just saying, hey, what's up? Do you guys need any help or whatever? And my manager A, saw me, stared at me as if I've grown two heads. And keep in mind, I wasn't the only one. Like, we weren't the only one on the line with the walkie-talkie. Like, there were others who could hear what she just said. And she looked at me and she was like, Henna, what are you doing? She said that over the walkie-talkie. She didn't just like put me aside and went like, hey, you're not supposed to do that. No, she just like literally fucking called me out on the spot. And I was slowly realizing that, oh shit, was I not supposed to do that? So I just got the walkie-talkie, slowly raised it to my mouth, and I was like, I'm just checking if the customers need any help. And she was like, yeah, no, you're supposed to check in with me first to see where I want you on the floor. And like, bro, I don't know if it's my brain making like a bigger deal than what it should be, but at the time, my social anxiety along with my self-esteem just went like it felt like a bird smashing face first against the window, against a fucking glass window, right? Because like, I'm sorry, but I was never really fucking told anything regarding that. So I was like, oh, okay. And holy shit, my dude, I I felt so fucking embarrassed, and that wasn't like the only instance where she called me out like that. Stockroom. Okay, stockroom. I was trying to go over the alphabetical order, and trust me when I say that I felt like a 5-year-old navigating through my ABCs, that's literally what was happening. Okay, like oh my god. Okay. So, stockroom management, stockroom organization. I was in the back trying to search up, what kind of shoe that they needed, and my manager was going through some orders with me, right? Manager A. And I kept messing up the orders, mate. Like, my brain was just doing a lot of its weird roundabout, messy loop-de-loop things that I kept blurring orders together in my mind because I was not used to, like, getting 3 orders in one spot, right? So the manager kept having to, like, repeat what they said, and I was just trying to repeat what they were saying too, just for, like, clarification. And at some point I got so overwhelmed that, I kept stuttering. I stuttered, I sputtered over my orders, and at the same time, I was also being called out on my errors over stockroom organization and where to find the shoe. And having to deal with an overload, like sensory overload in my mind, was not really pleasant. And again, social anxiety spiked up. So I kept stuttering. I kept stuttering over my words, kept stuttering over my sentence. I could have sworn I sounded like a broken recorder, repeating orders over and over and over again to my manager, to the point where my manager had to stop me, manager A, and she was like, "Do you need a minute to yourself?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And I also kind of made up this excuse that oh my god, it's so fucking stupid, but I just blurted it out. I was like, "I'm sorry, I have undiagnosed ADHD," which I don't know, mate. Like, I do have a lot of the symptoms. I also have a lot of symptoms for autism. I don't know. I literally searched up I searched up whether I had autism or ADHD after that incident. But so yeah, that fucking happened. So she gave me a minute, but before she did that, she looked at me straight in the eye, stayed there for a moment, and I'll imitate the look for you so you understand what I'm talking about. She was like, and then walked off. Literally, that was what happened. And I was like, oh my god, she's definitely gonna talk shit behind my back. And all the things that my brain conjured up at that moment, it was going 100 miles per hour, thinking about all the ways, all the things that she could have said about me, like all the shit she could have said. And I was just sitting there. I was thinking to myself, like, oh my god, am I just fucking stupid? Am I just dumb? And, people keep telling me, like my coworkers, the more chill ones, keep telling me, oh no, you're not expected to like figure it out all in one spot. Like, this is a learning experience. You learn. And I was, logically, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I get that, They want to make sure that their staff is fucking competent. I get that. But, it would have been great if you could just, like, pull me aside privately and explain what went wrong instead of blasting it out towards my fucking coworkers. Like, bro, I wanted to fucking cry. Like, I nearly cried. Did I mention that? Like, I nearly fucking cried. Because dude, the thought of people talking shit, like, inevitably, I know that it will happen, but the fact that, like, it feels better when I'm not around for it, right? Like, because if I'm not around for it, it doesn't necessarily hurt as much if people talk shit behind my back. But the fact of the matter is, some people do not have trace amount of shame. They will talk shit behind your back, but like in front of your face, if you know what I mean, like in proximity, right? So like you're standing over here, they're standing over there, they're talking shit about you over here, your back is turned, but you can actually hear the shit that they're talking about. Like it's that kind of situation, right? So I was just like, dude, fucking stressed as shit. It was bad. It was really bad, but retail, am I right? It was a very humbling experience, though, so. Like, I know not to take it personally. Like, people have their own shit to deal with, and hey, you know, like, what she did, probably within her personality. Like, that's probably just the type of person she is. I have mixed feelings about her. I don't really know how to feel, because like at one moment she can be really polite. Like whenever she sees a coworker or she sees me, she smiles, greets, smiles and greets. Yeah, she smiles, greets, says hi, and then when she's about to leave, she says bye. Especially whenever I'm around there. But then she's fucking brutal. So I don't know if it has something to do with her position as like floor manager, because that's apparently like you're dealing with people all the time, and people can be shit, right? So I don't know what her thought process was behind that, but I can't deny what she did was pretty unfair. That was, you don't have to put people on blast like that, especially if they're noobs, but I don't know, it's whatever. Maybe I'm just like, either I'm kind of like overthinking it because my thought process is so slow and I struggle with words all the time, or I'm minimizing whatever the fuck's happening. I don't know. But hey, that happened, and it is what it is. You know, it's a learning experience. Harsh, but needed. Crazy. I'll fight you with Talia. Wait, I'll fight with you, Talia. Let's go, Skit. Retail is an experience. Yeah, retail is a fucking experience. It's, I mean, hey, Vans retail is apparently a lot more, like, bearable than other retails, but humbling experience, you know, needed. It's needed. It's hard not to overthink with retail, especially if they don't tell you specific instructions, because it's like, people don't tell you shit, man. Like, you constantly have to keep asking questions, and like, I get that people would be kind of annoyed by that, but nobody ever tells you shit, dude. Or, like, maybe they do, but they're very general with it. Like, what the fuck, man? Because unless there's communication from the floor manager or whoever is a supervisor, you're kind of in a dark spot. I remember having to figure things out on my own, or having to ask how to do specific things, and was heavily relied on, and no one else contributed, so it's hard. Yeah, it's really hard, but you know, apparently, I guess you get used to it, and it's not like those experiences aren't valuable. You know, I'm pretty sure they'll all come, you know, these experiences will all be valuable in later in life, you know. But yeah, definitely felt like a noob. Definitely felt like my self-esteem just took a huge hit. And also, the thing that I noticed about retail, or at least, you know, just interacting with people in retail, is that they cut you off. like, unless you're like asserting yourself with your questions and answers, or, you know, just trying to be very specific about things, like, they will cut you off. Unless you do what I just listed earlier. And it's very hard. It is very hard for me to ask things on the dot, because number one, again, as I mentioned before, thought process. I'm a very slow processor when I first get information, but once I get it, like, I will fucking get it. You know what I mean? But it's just constantly being overloaded with shit happening is not fun for my brain. Needed, but not fun. I just, you know, stress in a high-paced environment, but hey, you know, I'm thriving, I'm learning, and it's, you know, it's not a bad thing. I will admit, it's not a bad thing. It's just a little bit tough. And I'm also just bitching about it. A little bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but yeah. But I'll be a master at it in no time. No need to worry. But yeah. What else do you guys want to hear about? Embarrassing stories. I think all of them had to do with communication in one way or another. Because I don't think I've ever really talked about this in depth with you guys before, but like, my biggest insecurity, right, was my voice back then. And it still is, in a way. I'm learning, like, I'm fluctuating between accepting it and also kind of cringing at it at the same time. Like, it depends on my mood. Also, honor your mood swings, by the way. If you don't honor them, you're going to lash out and start causing a lot of trouble. I'm definitely projecting. Yes, that's what happens to me. But yeah, just the way that I talked and the way that I thought was like my biggest insecurity, because I don't think normal. I don't speak normal. And that frustrates me to no end, especially if I'm supposed to like summarize my sentences, boil it down to like this one exact thing, especially when I'm trying to convey all the information that I have in my head. But because there's just so much going on mentally, speech does not translate all my thoughts efficiently. Does that make sense? I really hope that makes sense. And it's also partly why I've started streaming in the first place too. It's not just to give me an outlet, even though, you know, it is the main reason why I decided to do things, but oh, thanks for the follow. Kinsmany? I'm so sorry. Kinsmane? Let me know if I butchered your name. But thanks for following, mate. I hope you're enjoying yourself and chilling and hydrating, you know? Just self-care things. Okay, anyway, yeah. Things do not translate, so hi guys, I need some help. May I ask you something? It depends on what it is. Because I do have the option to say no, but as long as it's not like wildly inappropriate or just, you know, bad, then it's, yeah, you're free to ask questions. Can we say most Epic Games adventure? Does it sound correct? I'm just not... Oh, you're not a native speaker, so... It depends on which context you're talking about, but I'll say that if you say most Epic Games adventure, you're probably you'd get your point across either way if you're portraying like, oh, this is the most like epic adventuring game, you know, or like this game genre adventure, it's really epic, go check it out. Like people will get that either way. So yeah, I guess depending on the context, it would sound correct. I want to use this game for our small event, which I make with my friends. I would say, instead of most Epic Games adventure, I would say no, hold on, let me think about this. I would just say epic adventuring game. That's what I would say instead of like most Epic Games adventure. Like that's butchering it a little bit. I would just say, oh, it's a epic adventuring game. You know, I'll type it for you just in case you wanna. There you go. That's what I would say to make it make sense. But yeah, I hope I gave you a satisfying answer for the meantime. Oh boy, nose is running again, and I'm not even eating anything spicy. Give me a moment, guys. Thank you so much. Not a problem, Kinsman. Enjoy your game, okay? And thank you for joining my stream. I hope that helps you. Yeah, so what was I saying? Insecurities, right? So yeah, the main reason why I started streaming, I guess, partly was because of trying to speak better, you know, just trying to strengthen my muscles, my little brain muscles in charge of speech and thought processing in a way where I can master it and talk about shit, which I really need to, you know, I need to talk, you know, I need to build that muscle. Otherwise, how else am I going to be good at it? You know what I mean? But, yeah. But I guess with that journey, I've realized is all about confidence as well. Because the reason why I struggle with my sentences, I've noticed, is like a very psychological issue. It's like a confidence issue. The more I overthink about my words, the more I will inevitably start struggling again and again and again. And yeah, it's like a snake eating itself. I swear to God, the more I get self-conscious, the more I pay attention, the more my speech will start to worsen. And that's always fun, right? That's always like a grand old thing that you will have to learn again and again and again and again. But that's learning experiences in general for you, right? And I guess, yeah, I'm learning to also kind of just take time for myself, like literally stop and take time valuable for myself and give myself like the mental rest that I do need, because I've been pushing myself a lot mentally, you know, just a lot of like mental stimulation, whether it's through like caffeine or like being on the internet for like an embarrassingly excessive amount of time. Like, that's gonna be overload for your mental state. So, and because I am very sensitive and very absorbent to everything around me, I really need that space to just kind of like declutter, take time for myself, retreat, back off a little bit, and then get into it again. And normally it works. Like, I get better with the things that I want to get better with, and I focus a lot more into things that I want to be productive with. So I'm gonna shower. So BRB, yeah, take your time, go ahead, do your thing. But yeah, I don't feel as mentally drained as I normally would be. Like, I don't feel as irritated, and going out there and working has helped with that, especially like in terms of still needing that mental stimulation either way. Like, I think this is good for me, you know, like I need this. So gotta get another swig. LOL, I have the same problem with my speech, but it gets more serious when I start streaming. Yeah, it's like a very psychological thing. Because I am a native speaker, right? Yet, I still have trouble. And I apparently have this unidentified accent that other people will think that I'm not a native speaker, and it's just like, because Twitch have so many rules, and you need to think what you are saying. Well, I don't think Twitch have, see, I kind of disagree that Twitch have that many rules when it comes to speaking, because it's very, like, it is very straightforward. You can't really talk about drugs, and you can't talk about like very explicit topics either. Well, and what I mean by explicit, I mean like very like inappropriate, where you know like it's fucked up, right? But it's not very strict. It is very, very loose, actually, especially with the amount of things that you can get away with in Twitch. Like, dude, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Wait, is music too loud? Let me just, there you go. But yeah, as long as you're not like wildly inappropriate, you'll be fine. You will be fine. Yep. Okay, let me go back to OBS now. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but I think today has been a pretty good day overall, though. I'm dressed mostly because I had to run some errands on my own. You know, just drop off stuff at the UPS store, do things, drive. Careful with traffic because you don't want to crash, but it has been good. It's been pretty satisfying overall, pretty slow, but no time constraints, no stressful events so far. So I don't know about English speaking segment, but in Russian segment, people can get banned because of a special single word. Sorry for bad English. No, you're fine. I understand what you're talking about. I don't. You probably know more about the Russian segment than I do, because I only know about the English speaking. And English speaking is very loose. But, yeah. And the bans also come from moderators as well. So it just depends on like which stream that you are watching, especially on Twitch. But, you know, at least I'm only speaking from my experience. I don't know about how it is in a Russian segment. But yeah, in Twitch though, mods are in control of banning, not really like the general company of Twitch, because the whole thing is about like streamers and their community. And yeah, I don't think it's that strict. Is but should probably delete the sub goal now because we already reached it. We reached the spice challenge, so I'm just gonna delete that real quick. There we go. We'll come up with another sub goal inevitably along the way, but yeah. So that is an update from me, and I'm really glad that you guys are here and you guys have been supporting me throughout this journey, even though it's been a pretty slow journey. But I'm glad that we did what we did today, and I'm really glad that I caught up with you. Hopefully I can get back to regular schedule, but if not, then I'll try to find windows where I can stream. I don't think it's gonna be as consistent anymore. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one. So Henna Blooms out, and enjoy the rest of your day, because it is a short stream and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. So bye guys, bye bye.